got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive and fine yet. It's your primitive and fine yet. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put the pussy on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stink, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Or before you come, I need to shave my chocha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't cha. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my tips, so cha. See my ass and my lips, don't cha. Lost a few pounds in my whips for ya. It's the kind of beat that go ba-ta-ta. Ba-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive and fine yet. It's your primitive and fine yet. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive and fine yet. It's your primitive and fine yet.
Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. 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 Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on.
EVE come through in the minds of pride. Want it big like I live in the Taj Mahal. Talk it, I don't get in the blase blah. That's why they loving her. That's real, been the chick that they talk about. Damn is the words that come out their mouth. She look good always without a doubt. Ask for it, she back and cake and out. Come on.
Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on. Tambourine gone, bitches up and whistle on.
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her ass worse than before. They first were divorced, sewing her over furniture. It's the return of the... Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said... Nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka, Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, grabbing his you know what, flipping the you know who. Yeah, but he's so cute though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedrooms. But sometimes I wanna get on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids and expect them not to know what a woman's is. Of course they're gonna know what in the course is. By the time they hit 4th grade, they got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who keep other people open like cantaloupes. But if we can hump dead animals and antelopes, then there's no reason that a man and another man can't elope. But if you feel like I feel, I got the antidote. Women wave your pantyhose, sing the chorus and it goes. I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up.
Get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. She know how it is. I saw the shorty, she was checking it for me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she know me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! She's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, Tony got down, she said, come and get me. I get so caught up, I got you told me. Look at my girl, she be the best for me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
Just give me the light and start the show. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sides and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know. Could I be your protector? You're buff in every sector. Every man around them want on your inspector. But you know let them threaten, I grill you with no lecture. But them for a drill, now them fuel injector. And them are infector, disease collector. Now for them I go like them want come wreck ya. Don't know the part where you got in your center. But you know you not let them guy they affect you, yo, girl. Just give it a light and start the show. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sides and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Come in on the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know.
I see you whining and grinding up on the floor. I know you see me looking at you and you already know I wanna love you. You already know I wanna love you. You already know, girl.
Money in the air, that's Mofil. Grab you by your coattail, take you to the motel. Wholesale, don't tell, won't tell. Baby say I don't talk, dog, but she told on me. Oh well, take a picture with me. What the flick gon' do? Baby, stick to me, and I'ma stick on you. If you pick me, then I'ma pick on you. D-O double G, and I'm here to put this on you. I'm stuck on you, and yours is right. Rip riding the poles, and them doors is tight. And I'ma give me a shot for the end of the night. Cause you so, and baby, I'll be so for life.
Whining and grinding up on the floor. I know you see me looking at you and you already know I wanna love you. You already know I wanna love you. You already know. Don't look no farther, baby. I'm that, yeah. I'm here to cater to you. Anything that you want me to, I'll do it. 'Cause I'll be your lover. I'll be your lover. I'll be your best friend. Tell me what I gotta. Tell me what I gotta do and I'll do it.
Now I'm back in the flesh, feeling so blessed. Back in your corner, sugar, sugar, don't stress. Forget about the rest, let's coincide. I'm back in your zone, baby, back in your vibe. Now it can't be denied, I can't lie, I'm on ya. And never ever wanna say sayonara. Somebody told me that the grass was greener on the other side, on the lake arriba. Never really intended on being a cheater. What I gotta do to be your keeper? These words coming out the speaker. Real love is off the meter.
Don't look no farther, baby. I'm that, yeah. I'm here to cater to you. Anything that you want to do, I'll do it. 'Cause I'll be your lover. I'll be your lover. I'll be your best friend. Tell me what I gotta. Tell me what I gotta do. And let 2 shots in the atmosphere. Since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to begin. Now you think you really gon' pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably can. Talking out your neck saying you're a Christian, a Muslim, sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gon' tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. Nigga, you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. Yo, a win-win, come again. A win-win, come again. My friend, come again. Yeah, yeah. Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing.
Hey, sexy lady, I like your
she gets her clothes be falling. Her neighbors calling, bawling. All this noise is so appalling. They must believe we're brawling. Headboards bang till early morning.
Hey, sexy lady, I like your flow.
Yeah,
Your body's banging.
yeah.
A big tune.
Put it on me. Ceiling to floor.
See it for her.
Only you can make me scream and beg for love.
Yeah, little mama, you looking good. I see you wanna play with a player from the hood. Come holler at me, you got it like that. Big Snoop Dogg with the lead pussycat. I show you how I go there. Yeah, I wanna throw that. Me and you one-on-one, treat it like a show that. You look at me and I look at you. I'm reaching for your shirt, what you want me to
I'm
do?
telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. Typical and hardly the type of fucker I like when the physical. Don't leave me asking for more. I'm a sexy mama, just how to get what I wanna. Wanna do is bring this home, yeah. All the things that I told ya. You've been saying all the right things all night long, but I can't seem to get you over here to help take this off. Baby, can't you see? This clothes are fitting on me. The heat coming from this beat. I'm about to blow. I don't think you know. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
Don't be so quick to walk away. It's me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. It's me, you don't have to admit you want away. It's me, just let me rock you to the break of day. It's me, got time, but I don't mind. Just wanna rock you, girl. I'll have whatever you have. Come on, let's give it a whirl. See, I've been watching you, and I like the way you move. So go ahead, girl, just do that ass shaking thing you do. So you grab your girls and you grab a couple more, and you all can meet me in the middle of the floor. So the air is thick, it's smelling right. So you pass to the left and you sail to the right. Don't be so quick to walk away. It's me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. It's me, you don't have to admit you all the way. It's me, let me rock you to the break of day.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the dozies. Oh, why do I live this way? If you wanna go and get with me, smoke it in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way? In the club on a late night, feeling right, looking, trying to spot something real nice. Looking for a little shorty I know this so that I can take home. She could be 18, 18 with an attitude of 19, kinda snotty, acting real rude. But as long as you a diggy, diggy, thick girl, you know that it's on. You know that it's on. I peep something coming towards me up the dance floor. Sexy and real slow. Saying she been peeping and I dig the last video. Somewhere never we could go. How could I tell her no? Measurements was 36, 25, 34. Yelling, I like the way you brush your hair, and I like those stylish clothes you wear. I like the way the light hit the ice and glare, and I can see you moving way over there. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the dozies. Oh, why do I live this way? If you wanna go and get with me, smoke it in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way?
I know you're out there trying to sabotage Mike's rep. I've been pimping like Mike Epps. Baby Potter when I come on with it. Assistant pimp be backing me up. Where my Dine wine pimping can play a prodigy. 7 years master degree in Coochieology. Pimp, true man don't lose me. Female don't leave me. Somebody can say it, bitch, you were looking for me. Here I go.
It's hard to find a brother that was down for me. So I'm telling everybody let him be, cause he's mine and I can't take no pigeons trying to take my baby. So I thought I had to let you know, find someone you can call your own, cause now you're walking in the danger zone. And if I touch you, I'll be wrong. My man, I'ma be the one to bring it to you. Got my girls, got my men. So find your own and leave mine alone. Don't mess with my man.
you really better check yourself. Messing with my girl is bad for your health, and so you know you will be dealt with. Better find your own girl. My girl. Oh. I'ma be the one to bring it to you. Baby, I'ma be the one. My girl. All right. So find your own. You need to find your own. My girl. Right. I'ma be the one to bring it to me.
I know you gon' lose it. This new Snoop, come on, baby boo, you got to get into it. Going forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me put you in the mood. Little cutie, looking like a student. Long hair with your big fat booty. Back in the days, you was the girl I went to school with. Had to tell your mom or sister to cool it. The girl wanna do it, I just might do it. Get her off with some pimp fluid. Mommy, don't worry, I won't abuse it. Hurry up and finish so you can watch Clueless. I laugh at these kids when they ask who do this, but everybody know who girl that you is.
Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Something about you. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the rock. Before Cam got the pop, the doors is closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus I ain't had no phone in my apartment. Let's take them back to the club. At least about an hour I stand online. I just wanted to dance. I went to Jacob an hour after I got my advance. I just wanted to shine. Jay's favorite line, dog, in due time. Now they look at me like, damn, dog, you what I am. A hip-hop legend. I think I died in an accident, cause this must be heaven. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. Yeah. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
Let me talk to you, tell you how it is. I was thinking when I saw that body, gotta get shorty. Tell her what the young boy gon' do. Damn them chicks with you, gotta be your kin. Stay pretty thick with a kick that's sick, that need to be hit. So tell me what y'all gon' do. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in.
To know me, still love me. I handle my business, any city, any town, touchdown.
All right, good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. 2 days away from the conference championship games. Well, we got the group of 6 championship games on Friday, but a couple of days away from all the big ones. Let's add Vic in. What's up, Tube?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I can't remember if we did outpick Vic last week or not. Did we?
No, we did. No.
Okay, good.
No, we didn't. We took the week off
that's
last
amazing.
week, but the week before I did go against Colby.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now today when we do it, it's none of this 5-game bullshit. There ain't enough games,
right?
So
okay.
I just you're gonna have to go back to losing, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
But we're doing only
I
doing 3.
guess so.
Yeah, we're only going to do the 3 today. I need to make an important announcement here at the top of the show, which unfortunately doesn't have anything to do with you, Vic, so you just have to give me a minute here. Now, this is a very rare occurrence, both on the morning show or on my main channel or just for my life in general. But I owe a massive apology to somebody today. I went and played pickleball yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get out of bed this morning. I was so wore out yesterday on that damn pickleball. So I owe my buddy Football Frank an apology. He's been playing this pickleball for a while and been trying to tell me. And I kept calling it an old man game. Now, maybe the reason I'm hurting is because I'm an old man. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, I'm taking all that back. And I apologize to Football Frank for accusing him of playing an old man sport for the last 6 months. That's a young man's game. Now, I played singles, and it didn't take me long to figure out that doubles would be the way to go. Because with doubles, you only have to cover half the area. But that shit will get you in shape. I'm convinced now. Anybody that's been playing pickleball for months is in shape. Period. I don't care how old they are. It's no joke. I was out of breath. Every muscle in my legs is hurting. My back is sore. The only good news is that I didn't hurt myself. So I'm apologizing to Football Frank this morning. Because I'm not going to lie. I thought it was hilarious that he was playing fucking pickleball. I really did. And the reason is when I first found out about pickleball, it was because it was popping up at all these retirement communities. That's where it started. So I thought, and then when I would see it, I don't know, that's just what I thought it was. I thought it was tennis for old people. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was tennis for old people. Started popping up at all these retirement places. That's what I thought it was. That's not what it is. I played for about an hour yesterday with a couple of breaks in between. And I'm here to tell you, it ain't no joke. Now, maybe it's different if you're playing doubles, like I said, because you don't have that much of an area to cover. But we were just playing. It was me and my dad's been playing for a while. The first person that I knew personally to ever start playing pickleball was my dad. And he's 63, 64 years old. Oh, no. He's 67. He's 68. Anyway, he's almost 70. So I'm like, wait a minute. I've been hearing about pickleball for a couple of years at these retirement places to keep old people in shape. Now my dad's telling me he's playing pickleball. That was the first thing I knew about pickleball. Next thing I know, Pete's on and on with the pickleball speech. And I'm like, wait, what are you, 70? So I'm telling, this is what I'm telling Pete when he's telling me the whole time, but it didn't take me long to realize yesterday that I was wrong on the picky ball. So I'm apologizing to Pete. Shout out to Pete too, by the way, who sent me a picky ball racket.
Yeah, you did. I thought it was called a paddle.
I don't know. I've played picky ball one time. I don't know what any of it's called. But yeah, it's fun. I had a good time. I think I played with my dad. I think we're going back next Wednesday. Wednesdays is the best day for me to do something like that. But so I think we're going back next Wednesday, play again.
Yeah, hopefully you won't be as wore out next time.
Well, it takes more than one time to get over that. Yeah, so I will be wore out again next time. You have to do shit consistently over time before you're not wore out from it anymore. So I will be wore out when I go next time, but I got to keep going. Add that to the get Lou in shape routine that I've been doing anyway, and maybe that'll help some. Maybe that'll help. Now the place we went and played was nice. It's called what's the name of it? I think it's called Dinked or something. It's got some weird name, but anyway, it's an indoor place. They got 10 pickleball courts in there. They got a full restaurant in there, a smoothie bar, a snack shop. I mean, the place is fucking huge. It's in an old grocery store. So that gives you an idea of how big the place is. It used to be a grocery store. Now it's an indoor pickleball place thing. And they got 10 courts in there. 9 or 10. I think it was 9 actually. 5 on one side and 4 on the other because the restaurant was on the one side. So they 5 courts on one side, 4 on the other. But it was fun. We had a good time. But we need to find another couple people to play with, though, because I'm telling you, the doubles is the way to go at my age. Now, there was old people in there playing. In fact, it was mostly old people in there playing. But I went at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. You know, normal people my age are working at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday, so they're not playing picky-ball. Retired people were in there. But it was fun, though. They sell memberships in the whole day. I'm not exactly sure how all that works. I think it cost $30 for us to play yesterday. You basically rent the court by the hour, you know. So $30, you get a court for an hour or whatever it is. But then they sell memberships, too, that, I don't know, it's $40 or $50 a month. And you just call up, make a reservation. I don't know. I'm not joining on any type of membership deal until I know I'm going to play consistently for a while. But it was a nice place, though. I didn't eat there, so I can't say I don't know about the food at the restaurant. We sat down to take a break at one point, and they got menus all over the tables there. And I picked the menu up, and I was expecting to see, like, spinach wraps and shit like that. But it's regular fucking food on the menu, though. Chicken fingers, chicken wings. So I don't know if it's any good, but anyway. This is me officially and formally apologizing to Football Frank for me talking shit about him playing picky ball for the last year or so. And if he's not listening, that's his fault. I'm not apologizing again. He can, if he asks about it, then you can just tell him to go back and listen to the shoe from today.
Okay.
But that's it. So that's that on that and that. That's that on that and that. What else was I saying? Oh, I don't know if the glass is half full or half empty on the recruiting deal from yesterday. What do you think, too? Georgia finished with a top 5 class for the 10th year in a row. They also signed their worst class in 10 years. So which argument are we going with there? Are we going with the, wow, Georgia signed a top 5 class for the 10th year in a row, which, of course, sounds good, and it is good. Or are we going with the glass half empty deal of Georgia signed their worst class in 10? How amazing is it that you can sign the 5th ranked class in the country and it's your worst class in a decade?
Wow.
That's amazing. Only 1 5-star. The least amount they've had in the last 10 years is 3. And they only signed 1 this go round.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a good news and bad news kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. If they started to drop closer to 10, I think recruiting in the top 10 is like you do that multiple years in a row. That's what you want. You want top 10 classes multiple years in a row. The closer you start getting to 10, maybe you start to hit the panic button a little bit. But with the transfer portal being what it is, I'm not into recruiting enough to know, like, you go back and look at people's classes from 3 years ago, for example, and then how many of those players are still on the roster. And I'm not just talking about Georgia. I'm talking about everybody in the top 10. The downside in the portal era of recruiting inside the top 5 multiple years in a row is that means you've got really good players who aren't playing and can easily enter the portal. I mean, we saw that like with Damon Wilson this past offseason, and then he was one of the SEC leaders in sacks this year when we really could have used him, but former 5-star, and he just, why am I sitting on the bench here when I can go almost anywhere else and start?
Every team that has talent is going to lose talent.
Yeah, but we've also seen teams that recruit in the top 5, in a lot of cases, able to handpick the players they want out of the portal every year too. Georgia hasn't done as well in the portal as the top teams are doing in the like Lane Kiffin's been a portal genius.
Yes, like Ole Miss or Texas Tech.
Yeah, there's been a few, but but those teams don't recruit in the top 10. At least they haven't historically, so it sort of evens out a little bit. I maybe I'm stuck in the past. I still like if I had to choose between, in other words, well, I'll ask you what you think's better or what you'd rather have. Would you rather have, and I'm going to go with a 5-year period here because that's generally what makes up a roster is your last 4 or 5 recruiting classes. So over the last 5 years, would you rather your team recruited in the top 10 every year in the last 5 years and their portal class was 25th? Or would you rather them portaled in the top 10 every year and their recruiting class was 25th?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would rather have a top 10 class every year.
Yeah, I think so too. And that may change over time, or my opinion or theory on that may be proven wrong over time. But from what we've seen so far in the first 4 or 5 years of the transfer portal era, at least for right now, I think it's still better to consistently high school recruit in the top 10 and then use the portal in an NFL free agency type of way where you're sort of plugging a few key holes every year through the portal. Now, that doesn't mean that Texas Tech doesn't have a really good team this year. They do. They got a great team this year. And for all I know, they'll win it all, right? But almost solely because of the portal. But can that be repeated consistently over time the way we've seen it repeated consistently over time through top recruiting classes? That I don't know. And it's just because we haven't had the portal long enough. Like, for example, if Lane Kiffin had stayed at Ole Miss, could he have had a top 10 team 4 or 5 years in a row?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I'm not so sure.
Okay.
I'm not so sure. Whereas I am sure Georgia has had a top 5 class 10 years in a row, or finished in the top 5 10 years in a row, or top 10, whatever it is, 10 years in a row. I just feel like you can still I feel like to be consistently good over an extended period of time, recruiting classes are a better indication of that than portal classes. Now, that's just a theory because we haven't had the portal long enough to really definitively say that one way or the other. But it feels like to me the way to build a consistent top 10 program is still through high school recruiting and then supplementing those rosters year to year with a handful of portal additions, but high-level portal additions. Like a team like Georgia that recruits in the top 5 or 10 should not be portaling in backups, I guess is what I'm saying. They don't need, like West Virginia brought in 60 players through the portal last year. A lot of those players ain't even playing. Like Georgia didn't need to do that.
Well, I mean, they also lost half their team to the portal, so.
Right. And Georgia didn't.
Right, yeah.
So, But we probably need to give it another 5 years. Then you look back over the whole of the 2020s and you can say, okay, who's finishing in the top 10 every year? And are they recruiting in the top 10 or are they portaling in the top 10 every year? You know, look at Ohio State, who probably has the best roster in football. They're recruiting and portaling in a few key players every year. Georgia's doing the same thing. What are the other top programs in football right now? Texas is doing that.
Yeah, Texas, Ohio State,
Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the best teams this year. Obviously, Indiana and Texas Tech are amazing. I'm talking about consistently good programs over a rolling 4 or 5 year period. It seems to still be the teams that recruit in the top 5 or top 10 every year. So, see how that works out. Who else is going to be a huge Ole Miss fan for the playoffs? I am. I legitimately feel bad for the Ole Miss players, and not even that I'm like mad at Lane Kiffin necessarily. It's a very complicated. I don't usually agree with Josh Pate, but he did a segment on this the other day where his sort of overarching point was that everyone is right in the Lane Kiffin situation, and I kind of agree with him. You know, if Lane Kiffin really wants the Ole Miss job, he should take the Ole Miss job. And, you know, if you think that he should have stayed and coached Ole Miss, you're probably right. He probably should have stayed and coached Ole Miss. If you think LSU should have been willing to wait until the end of January to hire him, you're probably right. LSU should have been willing to wait. But it's just there's so many moving parts and pieces. It's but I do feel bad for the players. And as long as they don't play Georgia, it won't hurt my feelings at all to see Ole Miss win some playoff games.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is my opinion that I think he should have stayed at Ole Miss, but
yeah, permanently, and like not even taking. You talking about staying at Ole Miss through the playoffs, or he just shouldn't have taken another job?
Yeah, because I mean he had a good thing going at Ole Miss, so
yeah. Well, he obviously agrees with me in the portal versus recruiting debate, or else he would have stayed at Ole Miss. Because clearly you're going to recruit a better class on average in any given year at LSU than you are at Ole Miss. So.
Right, yeah, but the pressure at LSU is also higher, but
yeah. Penn State's going to be the next Nebraska. Yeah. And look, I know how it works on the internet. If I say something bad about Penn State, then, you know, that means I'm just a hater. But let's not forget I'm a 5-star dummy who picked Penn State to win the national title this year. So,
yeah, me too.
Let's put that in some perspective here when you're calling me a hater. But I think Penn State is about to be down bad for a significant period of time. And they've done it to themselves. And not even necessarily just because they fired James Franklin, but I hear people say all the time when you're talking about maybe a coach might be getting fired, and people will go, well, who they going to get this better? And I always say, well, look, once you make up your mind you want to fire a coach, you got to fire him. This whole who you going to get this better thing, fuck all that. But generally, we're talking about teams that are winning 5, 6, or 7 games a year in that scenario, right?
Right.
And I'm like, it doesn't matter who they're going to get this better. That's not the point. Once a school figures out this guy ain't working, you got to get rid of him and go a different direction. It's different when a guy's winning 9, 10, 11 games a year. James Franklin was in the Final Four 11 months ago at Penn State. So in the Penn State situation, it does feel like they should have had somebody in mind. Not just somebody in mind as far as, okay, here's a list of 3 people that we're going to call after we fire James Franklin. No, some ducks should have been in a row before he was fired.
Yeah, they had no plan. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had a list of names because we heard all those names within the first week or so of James Franklin being fired. You know, Matt Rule was one, a couple others. But then, you know, weeks went by. Now months have gone by. Now the recruiting class has gone by. And they're right. Where did they finish? In the 130s? I mean, it's unbelievable. And the thing is, you look around at some of these other schools who also fired their coach early. This didn't happen there. I mean, did they lose a few players? Yeah, but nothing like what happened to Penn State. I mean, their class was just decimated.
The 135th.
That's the last I saw. I'm looking it up now to see where they finished after yesterday.
I mean, yeah, I can't believe that. I mean, they went down to.
No, they're not 130th anymore. Oh my God. Oh my God. Vic, they signed 2 people yesterday.
What?
They're 150th. That means there are FCS schools ahead of them because there's not 150 FBS teams.
Wow.
There's only how many? 135, something like. I mean, somewhere around. There are 100. Look at this. They're right above Prairie View A&M.
What? Wow.
Below South Dakota State. Vic, they're below West Georgia. They're below North Dakota State. They're below Ivy League schools. Now, there's another signing day in February. There's another signing day in February, so I know it's not the end of the road here, but holy shit. They're not going to finish it. They're going to finish in triple digits is what it looks like here to me. I mean, this is just unbelievable. How far, what is the other worst Power 4 team? Let's see.
Let's see.
Are we considering Oregon State Power 4? They're 121st.
No.
Okay.
No, they don't count.
Not counting them. Nebraska's 112th. Nebraska is the next closest Power 4 team to Penn State. Nebraska's 112th. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right year just before. I gotta be, or else Penn State wouldn't be 150th. Yeah, 2026, as Georgia finished with the fifth class there.
Yeah, yeah. Look at USC got the number 1. Yeah. Wow. Huh.
But that's just. I don't usually get into the athletic director needs to be fired debates that go on or whatever, because to be honest with you, I just don't know that. It feels like most people, when it comes to the athletic director and should he be fired or do we love him, 9 times out of 10, it just depends on what the football team's record is. And there's just a lot more to being an athletic director than that. You know, but so for example, Florida wants Scott Strickland fired because their football team is terrible. Never mind, they won the basketball title and all. Like, none of that matters to them, right? He hired a bad coach. Right. Our football team isn't any good. We want him fired. So I don't generally get into that. Whether like, I'll be vocal about whether I think a coach should be fired or not. But when it comes to athletic directors, I don't usually get into that. But whoever the athletic director is at Penn State, he ought not have a job. Yesterday, I mean, this is bad. They fired their coach into September, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I think they were
October or whatever.
Yeah. It was right after they lost to Northwestern. I think they were like 3-3.
And the reason you do that,
when they fired him,
the reason you do that so early is so you can get in the front of the line when it comes to coaching searches, and so that you can get all your ducks in a row and a coach hired before signing day, so that you can keep your class together or add to your class and all that. And I mean, James Franklin, Where's Virginia Tech on this list? James Franklin got fired from Penn State, interviewed for multiple jobs, hired at Virginia Tech, all before Penn State. Virginia Tech finished with a top 25 class. Now, I don't know where Virginia Tech normally recruits, but I have a feeling this is probably high for Virginia Tech. Let's go look what they were last year, just as a comparison. So James Franklin's doing work. Where was Virginia Tech last year? Not in the top 25. 42nd. So Virginia Tech has gone from 42nd in recruiting last year to a top 25 class this year. Penn State, on the other hand, in 2025, 15th. Penn State has gone from 15th to 150th. Virginia Tech has gone from whatever we just saw to top 25. And Virginia Tech has a head coach now, a damn good one too, with an easier schedule in any random year going forward than he ever had at Penn State. And Penn State is sucking high and tit with no recruiting class and no head coach. And fuck, the portal opens in a month. I heard Glenn Schumann's job yesterday for Penn State. Boy, how far down the list of, nothing against Glenn Schumann, but I was pretty sure they'd go get an offensive guy. That's not Glenn Schumann. I was pretty sure they'd go get a high-level guy with experience. That ain't Glenn Schumann. You know, and I like Glenn Schumann, and eventually Glenn Schumann will be a head coach somewhere. It's just, wow. What's up, Joe? Joe, I missed your PayPal the other night, which is especially bad considering I did see you type in the comment section to check my PayPal. And usually I'm good about seeing that, and then as soon as the call ends that I'm on, I'll immediately check the PayPal, and it completely slipped my mind. And then when the show ended, I went out in the living room like I normally do, and I was checking my email, and there was an email from PayPal, and I was like, fuck. So I apologize for that, Joe. And the answer is yes, though, on the, what was it, $100 bet you said straight up on the game? Yeah. We'll do that. But I apologize for forgetting about that the other day. But yeah, we'll do the bet that you mentioned in that PayPal. Now you'll probably have to remind me, Joe, about that. Speaking of that, Ballard has been reminding me since the middle of September about his Iowa bet or whatever it was, and now since the season has ended, he hasn't reminded me not a single time. So Ballard, if you're listening, I know I owe you money. Now the season's over now. This is when you're supposed to be bringing it up. You know what I'm talking about, Vic?
Right. Yeah.
Ballard kept calling into the call-in show going back to like every Tuesday and Thursday for like 2 months straight about a win total bet. Anyway, the season's over now, Ballard, so let me know what I owe you.
Yeah.
I paid somebody else out on a win total bet the other day. I can't remember who it was now. Anyway, that goes for anybody else listening too. If I do all these bets in the off season where I'll take any bet anybody wants to make. I basically become a bookie. I'm not even making a bet or staking my claim on one side or the other. It's just somebody in the chat will say, I think this team's going to go over the win total or whatever. Okay, fine. I'll take the bet, whatever. Let me know if there's anybody else out there that I owe. Just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. So about our bet about Kiffin with me, you, and Pete. So do you want me to pay you now, or do you just want to subtract it from my Outpick pick winnings?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. That was just for fun, really. So yeah, just do that.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll subtract it.
I
from
forgot
my
about it
Outpick
until
pick
y'all brought it up
winnings.
the other day. I had forgot we even did that, but yeah, just subtract it from whatever it is at the end of the year.
Okay.
For the Outpick.
Yeah, and then
deal.
and then we also had a bet on Illinois. I said that they were going to finish the season unranked, and and it looks like that's what's going to happen. So
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know when that final poll. What are we doing? AP poll?
yeah, okay. Was the final AP poll or was it the last playoff poll?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I can't remember, but
How many losses do they have? 4?
yeah, 4. Yeah,
Yeah, they're probably not finishing ranked in either one then. So
yeah.
just send me a what was it? PayPal or Cash App?
I think it was PayPal.
How much was it?
What the? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I you mean for the for the Illinois bet?
What do you think I'm asking about?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what the amount was.
Oh, well, it was $1 then. So I'll send you $2 right now.
When?
If you don't remember. What do you think about that?
Okay, so
You gonna make me look it up?
no. Let's get. I'll try to find it.
Notre Dame's not making the playoffs. Isn't that a shame? Oh, look at this! Look at this too. This is this kind of thing. I mean, this is just where these people. The Tennessee man. Tennessee man with a tweet about how the SEC championship game doesn't mean anything. Well, I guess not when you haven't won it since last century. Of course you want to downplay the importance of winning an SEC championship. Unbelievable.
All right. Well, I looked for it and I didn't find it. So
Dang, what are we gonna do?
and I guess it'll have to be $1 then.
I got it written down, but it's in the other. Make me look this shit up because you don't know what you're doing. What's your name, VicTube? It was $10.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Vic says Illinois unranked, $10.
Okay.
DJ David says Michigan unranked for $10. They're still ranked, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jackpot says Georgia Tech finishes unranked. They're ranked, aren't they?
Yep. Right. Yep. They are.
Ballard Sports Media says Iowa over 7.5 wins. So I owe him. That was a $10 bet. So I owe him $20. Mark Salyers says Army will have a better record than Texas A&M. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Zona Tucson man says China will invade Taiwan by April 16th, 2026.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not
I
gonna
remember
happen.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. No, no, it's not gonna happen.
All right, so I owe Tube $20. Is it PayPal or Cash App? How do you want it?
I guess PayPal is fine. Yeah.
All right. What's your email?
What's my email?
Your PayPal email.
All right. Yeah, it should be the my email.
What?
Yeah, it's my Victor G Cal at gmail.com.
What is it? Victor
Yeah, it's Victor
G.
and then G is my middle initial and then my last name, you know, the KALLA and then at gmail.com. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Haven't seen Zona in forever. I know he's getting married soon.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. I think in January. 'Cause I remember him saying he couldn't come to. He wanted to come to Vegas this year, but he's getting married in January. I think is what he. I know he said he's getting married. I think he said he was getting married in January. This getting married thing is ruining the Vegas trip for people. I don't know. The people are making bet. Colby did it last year. Now Zona Man's doing it this year. I don't understand why you get married instead of coming to Vegas on a guy's trip. That's weird. But whatever.
Yeah, I've seen Zona. Yeah, he still shows up on my shows in the comments. So
yeah, I see him around too.
Yep.
My shoebox for Vegas is getting filled up. I like that.
That's good.
I added some more money to it this week. I don't know how much is in there. I don't like to know. I count it when I get there.
Yeah, a bunch of simps. Yeah, I don't know if that makes them simps, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I know I gotta finish up my Christmas shopping. I'm just about done. I got a few things left to get, but I done crossed just about everybody off the list, which is good. Got all my kids. That sounded like I have 11 kids or something. All my kids. I have 2 kids. I got them both sunglasses, and then I got my daughter's boyfriend a pair of sunglasses too. Yeah, and then I got Lou Jr. tickets to that shit kicking show in Athens in April.
Oh yeah.
Luke Bryan and what's the other guy's name? Jason Aldean. I got him 2 tickets so he can take somebody because I'm definitely not going to that.
Yeah, you're not going to that.
Definitely not going to that. So I got him 2
Yeah,
tickets so he can take somebody.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to that. Yeah, I wouldn't go to that either. But yeah.
And then tomorrow's a big day. The World Cup matches for the opening round get announced tomorrow. So I'll find out tomorrow if I can afford to take him to the World Cup or not. Depends who's playing.
It depends who's playing, yeah.
Another thing I don't like either. So the way they do the World Cup, first of all, you have to qualify for it. I forget how many teams get in. I don't know, 40, whatever it is. And you have to qualify for it. So you know the teams that are in it.
Yeah, Did we qualify?
Well, we would have qualified anyway, but the host country doesn't have to qualify. The host
Okay,
country's
yeah, because
automatically in.
remember there was that one there was that one year when we didn't qualify.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, that's right,
2018,
lost
we
to
weren't even good enough to lose.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, that was a qualifying match, and we needed to win it to qualify for the World Cup, and we lost. That was that video I made. But so you know all the teams that are in the World Cup, and you know all the dates and times and stadiums where the games will be. What you don't know is who's playing in those games. Yet tickets are for sale. So I can buy a ticket right now to a World Cup game in Atlanta in June or July. But I have no idea who's playing. No clue. That'll be announced tomorrow. So the problem is it's almost like gambling. So like right now, I can get a ticket in the upper deck for between $200 and $300 a piece. Okay. Well, if I buy that ticket for, let's say I buy that ticket for $300, and then tomorrow they announce that that game is England versus Germany. Well, that ticket that ticket I bought for $300 is going to it's now going to be worth $1,000. Well, if they announce that it's going to be Kenya versus Iran or whatever, that $300 ticket I bought is going to now be worth $100. And I don't really want to go, and he doesn't really want to go unless it's a team where he knows some of the players. So it would have to be a high-level team. Germany, Spain, England, France, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina.
Yeah.
Now, because the United States is a host country, they've already announced what stadiums the United States will be. So you don't know who they'll play, the United States, but you play 3 opening round. The World Cup is divided into groups, and there are 4 teams in each group. And there's, 10 groups, let's say, right? So the United States is in a group with 3 other teams. And the first round of the World Cup is called the group stage, and it's a round robin style where you play every other team in your group. So there's 3 games in the first round. All 3, since the United States is the host country, they have announced the United States is playing on this day in this stadium, but you just don't know who they're playing yet. But all 3 of the United States opening round games, the group stage, all 3 of their games are in Los Angeles. Now, why wouldn't they move it around?
I know, right?
Now, if they advance from the group stage, there's 4 teams in each group. The top 2 teams from each group after the group stage advance to what they call the knockout round. Win or go home. They may play in other stadiums in that round. They may play in Atlanta in a knockout game. They might play in D.C., wherever these other games are. But you just don't know. They're announcing tomorrow at noon. Well, LA is not hosting the World Cup. The United States is hosting the World Cup. They're playing in like 8 different cities in the United States.
Right, but the first round is in LA. Yeah.
For the United States.
Of the United States. Yeah.
There's games all over the country in the first round, but until tomorrow at noon, you don't know who's playing in those games. And as far as why did they pick LA to host this and the Olympics, there is no they that picked them both. There's 2 separate groups of people. FIFA picks the World Cup.
Right.
FIFA picks the World Cup spot every 4 years, and the IOC picks the Olympic spot every 4 years. So it's not the same they that picked them. So I'm hoping that somebody good is playing in the opening round in Atlanta. I'll find that out tomorrow at noon. And if it is, I'm going to get 2 tickets for that. And I'm going to take him to that. The Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean thing, he could take one of his friends. I'm not going to that. He could take one of his friends on that. So that's what I got him for Christmas, and a pair of sunglasses. And some other small shit too. So there's a store he likes in the mall called Palmetto Moon. I got him some shit from there. But anyway, that's what I got him. My daughter, I am taking on a cruise with her boyfriend in June. But that's their Christmas present, because that's a lot of money. But I got them a pair of sunglasses too. Got my dad something. Anyway, so I've almost got everything crossed off my list with the Christmas shopping, but I need to. I don't like waiting until the last minute. I like to be ahead of the game on the Christmas shopping deal. So I just got a few more things I got to get, and I'll be done with my Christmas shopping for the year. Of course, Christmas comes early on Patreon this Saturday. For all the Patreon people, we're giving away $500 over there. Ho, ho, ho. What do you think about that, Tube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, giving away $500 on Patreon on Saturday. I'll check. I'm sure it hasn't changed, but it's no surprise the SEC championship game is the one getting the most votes over on Patreon for the stream this week. Let me check it just to make sure. Yeah, it's not even close. 68% say SEC. 27% say Big Ten, which is in prime time. The Big 12 game is at noon, right? Yeah. Big 12 game's at noon. Yeah. SEC at 4. Big Ten and ACC are both in prime time. So I'll probably stream noon and prime time on YouTube. I'm definitely going to stream prime time on YouTube. I might do noon too, but the SEC game will be on Patreon. We're going to give away $500. So if you're not signed up on Patreon, I'm not sure if you've been under a rock or some other possible excuse that you might have. But the Patreon is $10 a month, and you could win $500 on Saturday. It's a no-brainer, really. So you need to get yourself signed up if you're not already. Tube, you're already signed up, are you not?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a year-round member. So.
Good morning, Lou. I hope you're right about UJ always wins the rematch with Bama. Well, I am right. They've won the rematch against Bama 100% of the time. So I am right. I took UJ alternate spread -7.5. Yeah, look, I know I'm a degenerate gambler. I think that's dumb. I think what you did is dumb there. I would never take an alternate spread the other direction. That doesn't mean it won't hit, but if you do that a lot over the long run, you're going to lose money for sure. Well, you're going to lose money gambling over the long run no matter what you do, so. No, Georgia's never beat Bama in the SEC championship game. What are they, 0-3, I think?
Yeah, 0-3 or...
Lost in 18.
Yeah, 0-4 or...
I think they lost in 18, 21, and 23.
And 23, yes. So Kirby is 0-3. I think all time UGA is 0-4. So...
Do what now?
Yeah. Because Bama also beat Georgia in
2012.
2012.
Yeah. Kirby's 0-3 against Bama in the SEC title.
Yeah.
Georgia's 0-4, yeah. No, Georgia's not 1-7 against Bama in the SEC title game. You're picking a random point in time and just counting every Georgia-Bama game that's been played, regular season, postseason, SEC championship. But no, Georgia's not 1-7 against Bama in the SEC championship game. That's just another Alabama fan that doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not mentally prepared for Kirby Smart to go 1-10 against Baca.
Yeah. Yeah, not either, but
I'm in the back room. I want to pick games. Well, that's not how it works, Ballard.
we tell you when to come on. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to wait until the link is dropped in the chat.
Baca and Vabdu had great seasons. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yep.
And this year, Baca even beat Vabdu somehow.
Yep, they did. Yeah. Yeah, Baca is Bama. Yeah.
I hope they keep Bama in the playoffs after this loss.
Yeah, they should.
I'm pretty sure they will, yeah.
Yeah, they should, because you should not drop out of the playoffs for losing your conference championship. Yeah.
If you're in before Saturday, you should be in after Saturday. But you never know what the committee's going to do, especially when it comes to Baca.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to Baca.
Yeah.
Could we see 2 G5 teams in? Yes, if Duke wins the
You
ACC.
could.
If Duke wins the
Duke would have to
ACC,
win.
you're going to get 2 Group of 5 teams.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The meltdown would be amazing if Baca got left out. If Baca gets left out this year, then the Alabama fans would have a point. Unlike last year where they didn't have a point and they just embarrassed themselves for months.
Baca. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that that Lou and LV could still get into the playoffs? I mean, if Duke was to beat Virginia, and then if James Madison was to somehow lose to Troy, then I think that Lou and LV could be next in line if they win the Mountain West. So.
Yeah. Which they're not going to do because they're playing Boise State and they can't beat Boise State. I don't think. So we'll see. Miami's getting in, though, so that's good.
Well, they might.
Unless BYU beats Texas Tech. Which is also on the list of things that isn't happening. But who knows? But as long as Texas Tech beats BYU, Miami is in, Rudy is out. Texas and Michigan in the Citrus Bowl. Could be.
Yep, could be. Yeah, Chew Baca.
Baca. Baka and Vabdu.
Chewbacca.
Let's see what else is going on here.
Oh yeah, I saw the I started watching the new season of Stranger Things. Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes yesterday.
Yeah, you're running out of time as far as me not talking about it. I usually give a week or two. So if you haven't finished it by next Thursday, just don't come on the show, I guess. Because I'm going to be with the spoiler routine after a couple of weeks. It's only 4 episodes. There's no reason anybody that wants to watch it can't watch it in a couple of weeks. So I suggest you find a way to finish.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll be ready. Yeah.
Good. Of course, I already know how it ends. The whole thing. Yeah, I'm caught up on Landman. But now I'm pissed off because y'all didn't tell me it comes out 1 week at a time, which is stupid. So I binge watched Landman thinking season 2 was coming out on a certain day, and it didn't. Just 1 episode came out. Now 1 episode a week is coming out on Landman. So I told Landman to go fuck himself, and I started watching Tulsa King. So Tulsa King is good. The story is good. Like, I would recommend it. But man, Sylvester Stallone's a terrible fucking actor. I mean, it would have been so much better if they could have got somebody else to do it. He's just, he's a terrible fucking actor. And I like Sylvester Stallone, but
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
He's trying to play a part that he's just not really cut out to play.
Right.
Just because
really
you're
cut
Italian.
out to play a mobster.
Yeah, just because you're Italian doesn't automatically make you good at playing a mobster. I can't stand that wife on Landman. I can't stand that bitch. I mean, every time she comes on, I want to mute the TV. I can't believe Billy Bob Thornton took her ass back. I mean, she's just too fucking much.
Uh-oh. Yeah, BA says she's my favorite character.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I couldn't put up with somebody like that for more than a day. There's just no way. Oh, speaking of BA, let me ask all y'all something. And you YouTube, you tell me here what's going on here. So, Christmas stockings, okay? Now, like everybody else, probably, we stuffed the stockings with a bunch of candy and shit in there. And some other shit, too. But, like, there's always a bunch of candy in there. You know, like the little candy cane-shaped plastic tubes that have candy in it or whatever. Just the regular candy that you've been stuffing in Christmas stockings forever.
Right.
Okay. Last night, we're in the kitchen. I'm looking around for some kind of a snack. And I'm looking in the pantry, and nothing really looks good or whatever. I look down on the floor of the pantry, and there is all this candy down there. And I'm like, what's up with this candy down here? And she was like, oh, that's the Christmas candy from last year's Christmas stockings, you know, that the kids didn't eat. And I'm looking down there, and there's like this tube of double bubble There's like the candy cane things that are filled with M&Ms or whatever. There's
Yeah.
like everything down there. There's 2 of them, you know, because we had 2 kids here, and there's like 5 or 6 different things, and there's 2 of all of them. And I'm like, well, this is great. We don't have to buy candy for the stockings this year. We just put that candy back in the stocking again this year. And she goes, well, we can't do that. It's expired. Well, so then I said, well, why does that matter? They're not going to eat it. It's been sitting there for a year. They haven't ate it. It can sit there for another year. All we got to do is take it out for one day, put it in the stocking. They can open it. After they open it, we put it back in the bottom of the pantry. They'll not eat it again. What does it matter if it's expired? Aren't I right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What does it matter if it's expired if they're not going to eat it? So she wants to throw it away, then go to the store, buy the same shit that they're not going to eat, put it in the stocking again, so that we can then throw it away next December? I mean, I thought I came up with a shortcut there. First of all, you don't have to go to the store and buy it again. That's great. You just put it in there again. It doesn't matter if it's expired. They're obviously not going to eat it. So I thought it was a good plan. But she gave me the, I'm not listening to you speech. Oh, I did this thing yesterday too where I just kept saying no all the time. Like it didn't even matter what she said. I would look at her like I was thinking of, like she'd ask me a question. It didn't even matter. Like, hey, like she'd go, hey, we're having chili for dinner. I'd look at her and go, no. Like just all day long, no to everything she's,
Yeah, it's like yes, we sense. Are.
It wasn't
we
even
are
a
having
yes.
chili.
Yeah, like it didn't even have to be a yes no question. It was just no. It so of course got on her fucking nerves. So then her daughter comes home last night from play practice, which is weird, right?
Well, why is that weird?
Well, is she playing or practicing?
Practicing, I think. Yeah, practicing. Yeah.
Practicing playing?
Yeah, practicing or rehearsing or yeah.
Oh, I call it play practice, but it didn't sound. Anyway, her daughter comes home from rehearsal, you say, at 9:00 last night, and the lady was in the back doing something, and I said, "Hey, girl, when your mom comes back in here, no matter what she says first, it don't matter what it is. Just look at her and say no." And what was weird is I didn't even have to explain anything to her. She already knew. Oh, he must have been doing that all day, and it's getting on her nerves. Like because she just knew. And so she comes back in and says something, and Collins looks up at her and goes, "No." and then the lady goes, "Did Derek tell you to do that?" She looked back up at her and went, "No."
No.
She was so damn mad. No. I got her good the other day too on the call-in show. I do this thing too where if she's wearing a T-shirt that says something on the back of it, doesn't even matter what it says. I'll walk up to her and say that, whatever it is that's on the back of her shirt, and she's just like, "What?" And I'll say it again. She has no idea what I'm talking about, and then she's just like, "Whatever, okay," because I do a lot of weird shit anyway. So I do this thing where I'll just keep repeating this phrase, whatever it is on the back of her shirt. Now she has no idea what I'm doing. She doesn't even know. She she's not putting it together that what I'm saying is on the back of her shirt. She just thinks I'm saying something fucking weird that doesn't make any sense again. And then I'll do that all day long, and then I'll come on the call-in show at night, which she and she'll be in the den listening to the call-in show, and I'll tell her, I'll ask her, hey, what does the back of your shirt say? And even though I can't see her, I know she's sitting out there in the couch, pulling her arms into her shirt and then twisting her shirt around so she can see what the back of it says. And then it dawns on her that that's what I've been saying to her all day long. I'm sick, too.
Yep.
I'm sick. It's never boring over here. Not really. I'm even leaving the house a lot more than normal since it's Christmas time, Go Christmas shopping and stuff. And like yesterday,
We go Christmas shopping and play pickleball.
Yeah, play that picky ball.
Picky ball. Yeah, picky baka.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish there was there is a way. But if I were to rig up cameras in here, like remember the show on MTV called The Real World? Or are you too young for that? Yeah.
No.
If I could rig something like that up, or like
I don't.
The Big Brother house or whatever, where there's just
Big
microphones.
Brother. Yeah, I've seen that, but I never saw the Real World.
If I wired this house up with cameras and microphones like that and just streamed it 24 hours a day, people would watch it. It's
we
fucking
would.
Weird.
Yeah.
The shit that goes on here is fucking weird. Yeah. I'm not lying. It's really fucking weird. Just, yeah, it's just fucking weird. Yeah, the shit that goes through my mind is, it can't even be explained. I gave her this big long speech yesterday about how we're only going to be able to eat one meal a day from April to July. Went on like this 20-minute this fucking speech about, we're only going to be eating one meal a day from April to July. You got me gambling, Lou. Hey, congratulations, man. Welcome to the degenerate side of life.
Yeah. Yeah, so is Jarvis now a huge degenerate?
I hope so. There you go. Go ahead and prove how big of a degenerate you are by getting you an upside-down gamble hat or Vegas hat, or go full bore and get you the huge degenerate hat. You'll be glad you did. Yeah, you'll be glad you did there on that deal there. Gambling is a losing game, but it sure is fun. Yeah, I'm down, I think, $80 for the week. Let's see. Yeah, I'm down $80 for the week. So we got to do something about that. Here's the bets I have. I accidentally bet on, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Tube. I accidentally bet on Indiana twice. Not sure why. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Indiana plus 4.5, Virginia minus 3.5, Western Michigan minus 2, North Texas minus 2.5, Georgia minus 2.5. But for some reason, I felt like I needed to bet on Indiana twice. So, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, you're doubling down.
I didn't mean to. I guess I had forgot I already bet them. I don't know.
Yeah, you double down. So you think Indiana's gonna win, or?
I think they could win. I mean, I'm not gonna bet them on the money line.
Okay.
Yeah, not gonna go ahead and do that. For the same reason I don't bet alternate lines the wrong direction. The only time I bet alternate lines is if I do a teaser, and then you're getting the lines moved in your direction, not the wrong direction. In other words, you can take a 8-point favorite and bet them at +2 instead of +8, which is way better. But you have to stack bets to do it that way. So you'd have to take 2 teams, bet them both, but then you can move the line 6 points in both games. I do that sometimes, but moving the line the wrong way to increase the payout, I don't ever do that. I would rather, let's say you're betting $100 and you move the line the wrong way to make the payout $200. I would rather bet $200 on the lower line than move the line the wrong way. In other words, I'm not going to take a team that's an 8-point favorite and then bet them to win by 14. I'm not going to do that. Two-month anniversary? What the fuck? Big comeback after my ex, who was a weird religious nut.
Yeah, talking about the girl who broke up with him because God told her to.
Yeah, I do. I definitely remember that.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. 2-month anniversary. Dang. My wife has went 2 months without talking to me. Man, how'd you accomplish that, dude? That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Was that supposed to be a punishment?
I don't know.
Because that sounds great. That sounds like a reward. I have a friend who was wagering $5,000 on single football games. He lost it all: marriage, job, house. Caution on gambling. Yeah, don't gamble money you don't have. Whether it's $5,000 or $5 is irrelevant. The amount of money is irrelevant. Don't gamble money you don't have. That's like going to the movies when you can't pay your power bill. That doesn't make any sense either. The difference is it's impossible to make money going to the movies. There is at least a small chance you'll make money gambling, but you shouldn't be doing either one with money you don't have. I'll probably stream the North Texas Tulane game, yeah. Would you ever bet rent money on a game? Fuck no. What? Would you go on vacation instead of paying your rent? Would you would you go to the mall instead of paying your rent? What kind of question is that? The SEC championship game is on Patreon. The other games will be on YouTube. There's no such thing as a lock. Yeah, no such thing, unfortunately. Anybody that's been gambling for more than a week knows that there's no such thing as a lock. After the first night of Vegas, I'm going to gamble the shit out of sports. Well, you'll have some good games to gamble on because that's first Sunday that we're there. When are you getting there, Nate? That Sunday is the conference championship games in the NFL playoffs. The AFC and NFC championship games are that Sunday that we're there. Burgle doesn't have time for that. I hit 2 sleeper picks 2 weeks ago. I missed my one this past weekend. I'll have to come up with one for the conference championship games. I prefer Prize Picks over Sleeper. I preferred Prize Picks last year when they were the ones paying me. This year I prefer Sleeper for the same reason. Fantasy baseball? No.
What?
No. I bet on baseball, but I don't play fantasy baseball.
Fantasy baseball. Yeah, Billy Napier to Penn State. Yeah, that would be funny, but
What time did the basketball game start today? Let's see. The last couple of days, there's been a few games on at noon.
basketball.
See what we can bet on here. What's today? Thursday.
It's Thursday. Yeah.
Looks like
December 4th.
No games till 4. Man, not many games at all today. This is it. There was a bunch of games yesterday. And the day before. Hardly any today. That's not good. I don't like that. We don't like that. Is Georgia any good? Tube, no?
In basketball?
Yeah.
Kinda. Not really, kinda. I guess I think I think they're okay, but
The only one
Yeah,
I watched
yeah,
was
yeah.
I watched the first half when they played Clemson because I had a bet on it. But that's all I've watched. Oh, they beat Florida State. Well, Florida State probably sucks at basketball too, though, don't they? I don't know. Do
Yeah.
you have no idea? Georgia beat
Yeah,
Florida
they're
State.
they're probably dog shit. Yeah.
They must be because Georgia beat them 107-73.
Yeah, UGA is 8-1.
They are?
Yeah, so I guess yeah, they are. Yep, 8-1. Yep. Oh yeah, Pete is here. Yeah, he says FSU athletics are in a bad way. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it, Pete. Yeah, when Lou apologized to you earlier in the show. So at like the beginning of the show. So you'll have to go back and watch it.
These Tennessee fans are so easy to fuck with. There's this guy on Twitter downplaying the SEC championship game. Tennessee fan. Doesn't matter. It's a pointless game. Who cares? Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I mean, he's not in it. Yeah.
Well, that's my point. I'm like, of course you're saying that. You're not in it. You haven't won it since last century. You haven't played for it in almost 20 years. Of course you're trying to downplay it. Right? Well,
yeah.
Well, I find a tweet from him last October 20th where he's saying American Express might have to sell stock to cover my purchase to the SEC championship game, but if Tennessee makes it, there's nothing short of death that will stop me from being there. Literally. Look.
Yeah, and
there's
Tennessee
nothing short of
it.
death that will stop me from being there. That's when he thought Tennessee had a chance to make it last October. Now Tennessee's in the toilet again, and he's trying to tell everybody the SEC championship game doesn't matter. That's what I said. Yeah, the SEC championship game means so little to you that you were willing to leverage your soul last year for a ticket if Tennessee made it. Y'all are hilarious.
Yeah, Captain Corn Juice.
Well, that tells you all you need to know. From what I've heard, due to how the rankings shaped up, Vandy and Utah are basically all but eliminated. It's got nothing to do with rankings. I don't
Pretty
know.
much.
I don't think I have enough 5-star dummy buttons to push on here for somebody that would even type that. But it's got nothing to do with rankings. I mean, ratings. Oh, due to the rankings. Yeah, Vandy and Utah. I thought you said ratings.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about TV ratings. I thought you were on a conspiracy thing about TV ratings while they're about to put Virginia and James Madison and
or Tulane,
all that shit.
or North Texas, or
No, Vandy and Utah aren't getting in.
No, they're not. Yeah,
It's pretty obvious who's getting in. Yeah. It comes down to the BYU Texas Tech game. If BYU beats Texas Tech, then neither Notre Dame or Miami, either one, are getting in. If BYU loses, it'll be either Notre Dame or Miami, and I think it'll be Miami.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Boogie Bentley. Yeah, why did Jared Curtis go to Vandy? I mean, yeah, don't blame Vandy. Blame Jared Curtis. I mean, Miami's getting hosed in favor of Indy. Now I hat Indy even more. Yo, what's up, Paul? Yeah. Exactly, Nate. It's his choice. Yeah. Yeah, am I doing the show tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the VicTube show tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, Pafia's mom helped flip Curtis. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. Yeah. Yeah, never take a high rated QB commitment to Georgia seriously. You're probably right. I mean, we thought we were gonna get Dylan Raiola and he flipped. So,
What about all the high-rated QBs we did get? We just supposed to ignore those?
right? Yeah, like Justin Fields. Yeah,
Like Justin Fields,
and
like Gunnar Stockton, like Ryan Puglisi.
Gunnar Stockton.
The
Ryan
list goes on
Puglisi.
and on. I mean, who's the number one quarterback in 2027 committed to?
Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. What happened to Justin Fields? Have you been in a coma? He went to Ohio State. Had 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and was a Heisman finalist.
Yeah.
You, I mean, what happened to Justin Fields? What the fuck? While Jake Fromm had another 2,800 yard season.
Who's y'all's picks for Heisman? I've got Diego Poverty. Yeah.
If you're taking that 2027 commit seriously, then you're retarded. I'm taking it as seriously as any other commitment. Is there a reason to take that one less or more seriously than any of the others? Are you retarded for taking Jared Curtis seriously? Well, you're retarded because you think Mike Bobo is terrible. UJ doesn't hold on to high elite level QBs. How many of your quarterbacks have made the Heisman Trophy ceremony in the last 10 years, Noah? Okay, so one less than Georgia. Okay. Hooker should have. Tennessee fans think every quarterback they've had in the last 10 years should have.
Well, I mean, except Nico.
I don't take any commitment seriously until signing day. Well, then how come when I click on your name and go to channel activity and scroll through your comments, there's a bunch of comments about Jared Curtis? Was he the exception to the rule? You're a Tennessee fan.
Yeah.
All right, we got to do the
Tell him, Yoda.
Outpick Vic. Nate is up today to Outpick Vic.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be Ballard, or did he leave?
Nate's the only person back there.
Okay.
I want my
I
revenge.
guess he left.
Says he wants his revenge in that championship week. Outpick Vic. All right, only 3 bets because we are limited games. Limited games this week. So
Thanks to Vic.
all right. Nate, you're up first.
Okay.
Duke and Virginia. Virginia's favored by 4.
I got Duke for points.
Vic.
Yeah, I got Virginia.
All right. Vic has Virginia -4. Nate has Duke +4. All right, Indiana and Ohio State. Ohio State is a 4-point favorite.
Yeah, I'll go Ohio State.
Nate.
I think. Can I just pick the over 2 or
No,
points?
no.
No.
It's not multiple choice.
Okay, I got Indiana.
All right.
With points.
Nate has Ohio State -4. Nate has Indiana +4. BYU and Texas Tech, Nate. Texas Tech is a 12.5-point favorite.
I got Texas Tech as points. Yeah.
Tube.
Yeah. Yeah, Texas Tech.
Georgia and Bama. Georgia's a 2.5-point favorite. Tube.
I guess I'll go Georgia.
Nate.
Bama.
All right. All right. Nate's got Duke +4, Indiana +4, and Baca +2.5. Vic has Virginia -4, Ohio State -4, and UGA -2.5. So Vic's got all favorites, and Nate has all underdogs. All right, good luck, Nate.
All right, see you guys.
All right. All right, that's going to do it. We got to get out of here. Yeah, we got to get out of here. Tell the people where to find you, Tube.
Yeah, tell people where to find me. You can find me on VicTube Productions, and I got the VicTube show will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. So.
All right, y'all make sure and check him out over there. Vic, thanks for coming on, buddy. Good luck against Nate this week in the Outpick, Vic. All right, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. I'll be on tonight at 9 o'clock for the call-in show, so if you want to talk some football, tune in tonight at 9 p.m., Uncle Lou After Dark, the college football call-in show. We will talk about all this weekend's games, conference championship week. Appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. Have a great Thursday and an even better morning, too.